Digging on the comedy? Awesome.
Can you put it on top
We're
of that?
down to our feature and our headliner.
Turn that shit.
Our next comic coming to the stage, voted Reno's favorite comic by the Reno News and Review of 2013. He is the host over at Catch a Rising Star Inside the Silver Legacy. We got him here tonight as our feature. Folks, put your hands together for the one and only Mr. Dave Mancarelli!
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. What a great turnout. This is awesome for our town. Thank you so much for being here. And I want to just start off by saying thank you for being so nice to all the guys you've seen up here so far. What a great group, right? Awesome. Give them a round of applause. Because besides, the first guy, my stepson Brandon, besides him, it's a bunch of middle-aged white guys up here doing this, right? And it's fucking hard for us. It is. Because like Brandon can make fun of Mexican people, right? He did it. And like black guys can make fun of black guys, right? And Mormons can make fun of Mormons. And retarded people can make fun of, well, fucking Mormons, because it's easy. There's a lot of shit about Mormons. For instance, why do Mormon women stop having babies at 26? Because 27 is too many. It's a lot of fucking kids. So there's things like that we can't do. Like I want you guys to like me. That's why I'm up here doing this, okay? My parents were shitty to me. A lot of girlfriends and wives cheated on me. So I get up on stage at 10 o'clock on a Friday night in this little bar, and I want all you drunk fucking strangers to love me. That's why I'm up here, okay? So I don't want to offend you, right? I want you to have fun. So there's jokes I can't do, right? You all have heard that old saying, those who can't do, teach. You've heard that, right? If that's true, why don't you see more female Asian driving instructors? I find that to be a falsehood. And I certainly can't tell you that I bought those Rosetta Stone CDs. You know what those are, right, folks? The language CDs where they teach you. I want to learn to speak Spanish. I think that's important in this day and age, right? So I got them. I want to learn to speak Spanish. I haven't learned, they don't work. I haven't learned any Spanish from these things. I've had them for 7 weeks. I listen to them every day for like 2 hours. I don't know one word of Spanish. But my yard looks fucking fabulous. So there's that benefit to it. I live here in Reno, and I love being here in Reno. I like living here. Are we all local? Pretty much everybody local? You love it here, right? Yeah, it's great. It's fabulous. Art town going on, all this stuff. I like getting out on the road and traveling, too. Some people here that know me know I have this love affair with Boise, Idaho. Anybody ever been to Boise? Yeah, Reno people don't like Boise because of the fucking football stuff, but let's get past that, right? But Boise's nice. The cool thing about Boise is you walk around downtown Boise, if you've ever been there, and people just talk to you. They just engage with you, like strangers. You're just walking there like, hey man, you enjoying the weather? Hey, I like that shirt. Hey, how's your day? It's weird, but I dig it, right? Because again, we live here, right? And we walk around downtown Reno. People talk to you out here too, don't they? It's a little different, isn't it? It's like, hey brother, you got a cigarette, man? Hey man, can I get some change from you? Hey brother, you want a hand job for $10? What? I'm out there all day. No, I'll give you $8. $10 for a hand job from a homeless guy seems fucking steep to me. And I like gambling. That's why I like living here, right? You like to gamble. Anybody? Who's the gamblers? Where's the gamblers in the room? Yeah, you're smart. Most of you live here and you're smart and you stop. That's what you should fucking do. I lose all the time too. I work over at the Silver Legacy like Pat was saying. And my game of choice right now is the Wild Buffalo slot machine. Have you seen that one? Yeah, that's the Wild Buffalo slot machine is the one fucking me right now. So, oh, you're taking pictures. I thought, shit, that was a fast 15 minutes. That's scary. Wow. Oh, by quick. So yeah, like the wild buffalo is the machine fucking me right. And I'd rather be fucked by an actual wild buffalo. It would be cheaper for me and I'd be in less trouble with my wife, probably. But I lose, and I lose fast, man, and I just want to get even. I just want to get my fucking money back at some point, right? That's like a win if you gamble, right? Oh, I've lost $50, let me just get that back. So I'll pray, and I'll pray right out loud sitting at the machine. I don't give a shit. I'll sit right in the middle of the casino and I'll be like, Jesus, please. I swear, if you just let me get my $50 back, I'll never put another dime in a slot machine, I swear to God. And I understand, if somebody's offended by like praying in a casino, I understand there's a big difference between praying in a casino and like when you pray in church. I get it. In a casino, you fucking mean it. Let's be honest. I pray in church, but I'm like, we gotta get out of here by the 10 o'clock fucking game. I got 80 on the 49ers. Let's go. Please, Jesus, let's get us the fuck out of here. So, like living here. I got family in Arkansas, which is kind of fun. I get to go back and visit them every once in a while. Anybody from the South or been to the South anywhere out there? Yeah? How, I know you. I don't want to get into your fucking story. Who back there? Somebody else? No? You sons of bitches. Lying sons of shit. Joe, come on the same bus? Is there an announcement? If any of the comedians try to talk to you, don't answer their fucking questions. Let Jenny Spencer do all the talking. The South is fun, man. The South is good. I like it, but it's weird. There's some crazy shit that goes on there. My grandfather in Arkansas is 93 years old. He's 93. And he loves when people give him respect for being 93, right? He really gets off on that. But how do you know somebody's 93 years old, right? You don't look at them. You hit about 77, 78, you're going to look the fucking same till you're dead. So you don't know he's 93. So he'll come up with sort of subtle ways to let you know his age range. Like we'll be at McDonald's and the girl behind the counter isn't being nice to him. He'll be like, excuse me, little lady, you ought to be a little bit nicer to me, pay me a little more attention because you probably don't know this, but I stormed the beach at Normandy, so you should be nice to me. I stormed the beach at Normandy. What he doesn't tell her is he did that in 1987 and got a drunken disorderly. So fuck you, Grandpa. And you're 93 years old. He's always trying to give me advice, but at 93 he doesn't keep shit straight in his head anymore. He always tries to use these old cliches and he fucks them up. He'd be like, David, people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw caution to the wind. No, I don't think that's how that one goes. David, if your head wasn't screwed on, you'd lose it up your ass. What? Are you making shit up now? Here's my favorite. David, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, 3 times a lady. Are you on your meds anymore? Jesus. But I do love the South. My grandmother got me smoking. I went back there for my family reunion when I was about 12 or 13. And she gave me my first cigarette. She handed it to me and I go, Grandma, aren't these things bad for you? She goes, you're smoking, stop being a pussy. Let's do this. I was back there last year for the reunion. My daughter called me while I was back there, and she's little, and she goes, Daddy, is it later or earlier in Arkansas? And I was like, oh, it's earlier. It's like fucking 1975. What are you doing up after that? See a lot of old school bumper stickers in Arkansas, which I love, like old school shit. Like, and they're always on a big old jacked up, 3-foot tires, big fucking steer horns on the hood, like a gun rack in the back, like 78 Camaro. And I don't know why they're doing that to those cars, but that's where you see these stickers, and they're like, get in, sit down, shut up, and hold on. Right? Yeah, I like that one too. Gas, grass, or ass, nobody rides for free. Yeah, right, brother? Yeah. Shouldn't be on a school bus. I hope those kids got gas money, that's all I'm saying. They're very politically correct, my family in Arkansas. I'm so sick of that shit. Like, by applause, who's tired of being so worried that everything comes out of your mouth is going to offend somebody in the population? Who's sick of that shit, right? Yeah. Let's fucking get some thicker skin, America. It's tough, man. I'm not saying be a dick, but my grandparents are very PC about everything. Like, I got to fuck with them in the grocery store. Like, I'll be in there and I'll be like, hey, Grandma, you think Asian people like to eat a cracker called cheese nips? Grandma, you think Latino people like to clean their house with spick and span? What's a fucking span, anyway? Spaniard? I don't like eating saltines, that's all I'm saying. And they get mad about the sports teams' names, too. They get all fired up. They're pissed off about this Redskins thing, right? That's what's going on now. Look, I'm not Native American. Maybe that's offensive if you're Native American. I think you should change it anyway. I think you should change it just because it's not scary. Your sports team's supposed to have a scary name, like, right? Like, we're not afraid of Redskins. We're not going to the fucking football game in a covered wagon, like, oh my God, Redskins. It's not like that. Name your fucking sports team something scary, right? Something that's going to strike fear in the hearts of your opponents. Something like the LAPD. Or the Boston Catholic priests. Yeah, right? I heard some fucking fear back there. You're not even playing them in anything. I like to hear that conversation. You know how sometimes like the junior high basketball team's going to play a charity game against a pro team to raise money, right? I like to hear that conversation. Hey, Billy, who you guys playing in the charity game? I think we're playing the Boston Catholic priests. You're fucked. How do you know? We played them last year. How'd you guys do? We sucked. Oh, fuck you guys. You laughed at Brandon's fucking incest joke, and you laughed at Ethan's entire fucking act, so lighten up. We're doing comedy here. Now, they're good people. I like them. I like them, and they're old. I was telling you, my grandpa was 93, my grandmother's in her 80s. That's nice, too. Because I want to live a nice, long fucking life, too. I have kids, and so it's important to me to live a nice, long life and grow up and be a burden on those little shit fucking heads. How many people got kids? Where's the people with kids back up? Just a few, yeah? How many kids do you have now? Just one? Yeah, that's a good place to stop. Yeah. How about you guys? Any kids? No? No. Actually, looking at you like you're a kid, and you seem a little older, sir. So, I was wondering, why does this fucking guy have his sunglasses on? But you don't want to be recognized. I get it. That's fair. How about, ma'am, kids? Just one? I need somebody with more than one fucking kid. Where are you? How many do you have there? How many kids? That's not that that's bad. You have 4? They all came out of your vagina? Holy shit, you look great. Wow. You're interested in like one more? Or? Not me. Jesus. Yeah, me. How old are your kids, huh?
21, 11,
Okay, so you spaced them all fucked up. Right. The best way to space your kids, stop at 1, like all these smart people in the front. But I understand, right? People ask you this same question they ask me. I have 2 kids. They're both from my first marriage, same mom. And people always ask me when they hear that age range like that, they go, my kids are 26 and 12. And people always go, oh, fuck, Dave, wow, 14 years apart. Was the little one a mistake? And it's fucking too early to tell. I don't know. What am I supposed to know? He's only 12. The 26-year-old was a huge fuck up. Oh my God. I'd like to shove him right back in where he came from, but he'd fit. But there's a lot of traffic in that area since the divorce. So. One guy clapping. Thank you, sir. That's the one guy that's probably fucking her, actually, if you live in Reno. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. No, I don't mean he was a mistake. I tease. He's just 26 and he's fucking lazy, and I don't know if it's a generational thing or if it's maybe his parents. Maybe he wasn't set up to be a successful adult by a guy fucking haggling for hand jobs in downtown Reno. I don't know. Maybe I didn't give him the right fucking path. I don't know. But he's 26 and he's had like 10 jobs since he moved out 5-6 years ago, and he doesn't work at any of them for more than a couple months because he's lazy. My back hurts. So I called him a couple of weeks ago and I go, Zach, the Taco Bell right down by your house is hiring. You should get down there and apply. And he's like, fuck, Dad, I ain't working at Taco Bell. They pay like minimum wage. And I'm like, a kid with your skill set and job history, that's probably fucking maximum wage. I might want to get down there. His mom called me a couple of weeks ago. She said, I think Zach's selling pot. I was like, I don't think so. She's like, no, I really think he is. Why don't you think he is? I said, because he called me last week to borrow $50. So if he's selling pot, he's even a shitty fucking drug dealer. Like, if you have pot and you call somebody you want money, you offer them the pot for the money. That's how that works. Fucking shit, jeez. I tease my little kid, too, a lot. I tease my daughter. She's little. I told her the other day, I said, Maya, I took all the money that I set aside for you to go to college and I pissed it away gambling. She was like, Daddy, what? How could you do that? How could you blow my college money gambling? I said, I'm just kidding. I didn't save any fucking college money for you. Stop it. I'm doing comedy at a Friday night in a bar. I don't have any fucking money. She also told me something that concerned me. How old is your child? 26? Oh, yeah, you're very young looking. Very good, very good. How old is your child? Probably older than 26, yeah. Is this her? Oh, good, you weren't looking. I needed to talk to you, and I had to fucking be mean to these ladies while you were fucking around ordering booze. How old are your little ones? 13, 11, and 6? So the 13-year-old is going into 7th or 8th grade? Yeah, scary, right? What they're learning in school now. My daughter came home from school just before it got out, and she told me, everything I know about sex and drugs and gangs and bullying, I've learned in school. And I'm very concerned by that as a parent, because she's homeschooled. I might be fucking doing something wrong. I don't know. But I do want to live long to be, to grow up with my kids. I want to watch my kids. And I'm getting to that age now. I'm 46, so I'm at that age now where even if I'm not sick, I got to go have preventative maintenance type shit done at the doctor. You guys know what I'm talking about? You do, sir. I know you're at that age. Huh? Don't panic. All you guys, I heard all your assholes go, I'm not going to talk about prostate exam. I'm not going to. I'll take the fucking cancer. No guy's putting his finger up my ass. Sorry. Unless you're interested, sir. You're sort of attractive. $10, I'll do it. No, so I had to get some stuff. Did you just give me the light? I wasn't paying attention. Sorry. Okay, thank you. So I had to get some stuff done, and I had to get an endoscopy done. Have you ever had anybody know what that is? Where they put the tube in your throat and they take the pictures? And I'm fucking nervous as shit. I don't want to have it done, right? So the night before, I'm pacing in the bedroom. It's like 2:30. I'm getting this done at 10 in the morning. And it's 2:30 and I'm pacing. I'm like, shit, I got to figure out a way to get out of this. I can't do this. I can't. My lovely wife of 7 years is awake with me. Not being supportive. She's fucking pissed because I'm keeping her awake. So I'm going to get the wrong idea about her. And she says to me, will you just come back to bed and settle down? I've been telling you for weeks now about this thing. It's just a little thing in your mouth. It's over before you know it and it doesn't hurt. And I was like, exactly, you fucking hypocrite. Jenny, I can't believe you had to take a beat to get a blowjob joke. Fuck. Wow. Amazing. So I have to get it done, right? And you got to sign papers when you have this shit done. Like you initial a bunch of stuff that alleviates the doctors of any responsibility, right? You're looking at it and you're going through the fucking list and it's like, we can sever your left testicle by mistake. We're not responsible. Initial here. All right, fine. I don't need it. I get to a place and it says, you consent to photos being taken during the procedure. And at first I'm like, fine, that's what they're doing. They're taking pictures. And then I realized, well, this is a generic form. Everybody has to consent to that. And then I'm like, they can take any kind of fucking pictures they want, which doesn't make me comfortable. Because last time someone took pictures of me while I was passed out was at a college party. It didn't fucking go well. And I don't want to go to my doctor's Facebook page and see photos of me like laying there on the gurney with a gown up around my waist, nose and glasses on my dick, slut written on my cheek, the anesthesiologist is teabagging me. Fuck that shit. So I was saying I'm married for the second time. Anybody married on their second marriage? Anybody by applause? Married for, yeah? You? Second marriage much better, right? You're on your third. I feel like my third is going to be fucking perfect. How's your third? Yeah? Probably not. Where is she?
She's at home.
So it is perfect. Yes! Number 3 will be perfect. Out fucking standing, sir. Thank you. Set me into the weekend in a good mood. God bless you. Some guys are good married guys. Where's the single people by applause? Yeah, fuck yeah! I'm jerking off tonight. I'm happy about it. You're probably not. The married guys are the ones not getting laid, so I don't know, fucking... Some guys are good... You laughed a little too hard at that, sir. Some guys are good single guys. Some people, good single people. Some people, good married people. I'm a much better married guy. First girl I dated, when I got divorced, I was 36. She was 21. Fucking terrible. Nothing in common there. And I had a kid. I told you about my kids are older. So when I was dating her, she was 21. My kid was like 16. So kind of weird for me, as you know, sir. And it was hard to adjust to. And she said to me one time, she says, hey, do you want to have more kids? And I was like, you mean like you and a couple of your friends? Or what do you... She was pretty wild sexually. I asked her one time, I said, hey, are you interested in anal sex? And she goes, fuck that shit. And I was like, yes? I mean, is that an emphatic yes? I don't know what you're saying here. She was good. Crazy jealous too, 21 years old, ridiculous, jealous, man. Like we'd go to a restaurant at Denny's or something. The waitress come over and set the waters down and I'd be like, oh, thank you, sweetheart. And my girlfriend would be like, you just call her sweetheart? You just call that bitch sweetheart? Do you want to fuck her? And I'd be like, oh, God, yeah, but how could you tell from that? It's tough. It's tough to be a single guy, man. It's tough. It's not easy. I got a buddy, he's a comic also, and he travels around all over the country doing shows, and he's 31, 32 years old, not married, never been married, no kids and stuff. So he's kind of one of those single guy douchebags. He's trying to get laid at every show, basically, that we go to, or wherever we go. He's just trying to find out who he can fuck after the show. And he wants the easiest path, right? He wants the slowest gazelle in the herd. He's going to fucking pick that one off, right? So if there's a girl in the bar that has like a little facial hair and a hunchback, oh, I'm fucking buying her a beer. That's the one tonight. So the ugliest that he can pick out is the one he's going for. So he came to my house a couple days ago. We're getting ready to go on the road. And he came over and he goes, man, I'm this girl I met in Colorado and I slept with her and she just had a baby. She says the baby's mine. And I'm like, do you think that's true, dude? Do you think it's your baby? And he goes, I don't know, let me show you a picture. So he shows me a picture of the girl and the baby on his phone. I look at it half a second. I go, that's your baby, dude. He goes, how could you tell? Does the baby look that much like me? I go, no, the baby doesn't look anything like you. But nobody else would fuck that girl. You guys are great. Thank you so much.
One more time for Mr. Dave Mancarelli, everybody. Let him hear it. Let him hear it. Yeah. All right, he just opened for Dennis Miller, too, so he's kicking all kinds of ass. That's awesome. You're talking about families and what that's like. My girlfriend actually just came up to me about a couple weeks ago, and she told me that she's pregnant. Yeah, you're going, whoo! I was like, scared to death. 5 minutes later, she goes, psych. So after I punched her in the face, I'm just kidding. I punched her in the stomach. So after she said psych, and I realized that we had taken our relationship to that level, I went out and I bought a diamond ring. I bought a really nice, pretty diamond ring. I love her, I really do. And I got down on one knee. We're at a fancy restaurant, Olive Garden. And I got down on one knee, made a big scene of it. I offer up the ring, and I show her how much I love her. Honey, will you marry me? And just as she's doing this, because I don't do that, she reaches for the ring, and I snap it shut and say, psych! Right? Yeah. And then I told her, it's not for you, it's for my other girlfriend. She's pregnant. Okay. It's time for your headliner. You had the potatoes, now it's time for the meat. The man that so many of you guys are here to see tonight. One of our good friends here at 3rd Street. He's performed all over the country. He's a big deal, folks. Give it up for the one and only Mr. John Ager!
Hey, keep it going for Pat Shildo and all the other comics. Keep it going. Give it up for the band. How about the band? We all love the band. How about the toilet? The toilet's cool, too. I can clap for everything. I don't care. How are you, ma'am? You ever had a fat guy? We eat whatever's put in front of us, man. We don't stop till we're finished, ma'am. We lick the plate clean, ma'am. Do you know where this is going, ma'am? Can I buy you a shot or 10? Or 20? Oh, well. Is it a surprise to anybody else that Kentucky and KY have the same initials? Just wondering. I don't know. Somebody told me one day, you got to get out of the closet. I told him I got to get in the closet first to get out of the closet. I'm sorry. I got to fit in there. Anybody been walking the marina during the summer? Clap your hands if you walk the marina. I got attacked there last Saturday. 2 young guys in ties. They tried to surround me. They kept running around me in circles. Didn't work. Walked up to me, they said, do you know where you're going? It's the marina. It's a big circle. I'll be back in an hour. They said, have you found Jesus? Every time I talk to you people, he's fucking lost. Once a week, Jesus is lost. This omnipotent being is lost, according to you people. What are you doing with the poor guy? Should we get torches and pitchforks? What are we going to do here? He's lost. I don't know. I'm just working out shit. Just go with it, okay? I joined Overeaters Anonymous because they have the meetings at Denny's. My body is a temple with ample parking in the rear. What is anonymous about Overeaters? Satellites are picking me up, for crying out loud. My filter from my brain to my mouth is gone. I'm 56 years old. I don't look it because I filled out all the wrinkles. But I'm afraid to yell anything when I'm driving. Drivers are pissing me off. Reno is New Jersey West. Have you seen these idiots? I'm raining. These people are freaking nuts. When it rains, they slow down to 5 miles an hour. It's not ice, you asshole. It's rain. Drive! And I'm afraid to yell out the window because some redneck bastard is going to pull a gun and shoot me in the face. And there's nothing worse than yelling at somebody, you're an asshole, and then there's a red light. Turn the music up loud, stare straight ahead. And if you got a clear thing when that hits screen, give them the finger and go like hell. Or how about these idiots at Walmart? Mickle was telling me they pull up and they pull right into the fire lane. Then they get out and go in the store. I light their car on fire. Give them the truth. Or those idiots who have those great cars and they park in the parking lot and they take up 2 spots at angle. I will pay people to park their trucks next to them. Right next to them. Block them in because I hate those people. Are you with me?
Yeah!
All right. Well, anyway, make sure you take care of Mickle and Carrie behind the bar. And here's to all of you. Salute. Mickle keeps talking me into drinks. I'm drinking Angry Orchard with Fireball. Great. Be like wings. My butt's gonna hurt tomorrow. Don't laugh. There's a lot to wipe back there. The place is cooling down, but I gotta tell you something. I hate going into hot, sweaty places. Unless you're with a woman. Never mind. So anyway, she's smiling, but actually inside of her, she's going up yours. It ain't happening, boy. But I go into the toilet and I want to be safe. So they have those, paper things, the seals you pull out, and when you put it on, it looks like a cowboy hat. Because when you're drunk, you try stuff like that. I put it on the toilet, and I sit down. And it's hot and sweaty. Took me an hour to peel it off. I'm in there going like this. I got the tap going behind me. I can't even get it off. Drive me crazy. Oh, well. What else is going on? How are you ladies, all right? Everybody doing okay? Mr. Hemingway? Hemingway? Your glasses are really dark. I have a blind cousin. This is true. His name is Stashi. He was a figure skater, honest to God. And he was on PBS. But he was always so, acting so, big and mighty, I skate on PBS. So I saw him skate one time. He's really good. I threw sand on the ice. He flipped over. I yelled at him, didn't see that coming, did you, bitch? He wanted to go skydiving. I said, what's the point? Have somebody hold you by the neck and lean into a fan. It's the same thing. Save your money. Been reading the news, a lot of people getting shot. I was a cop for a while, United States Air Force. But they give you a thing to do now. If you're getting shot at, you're supposed to zigzag really fast away from the shooter. Zigzag, really fast, away from the shooter. Me. First of all, I lost my zig, and my zag ain't too fast either. And I'm not going to run around and get tired and have that friggin' bastard shoot me. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to run right at him. And he can shoot me as much as he wants. But my momentum from this large body is going to carry me on top of him. And he's going to die smothered to death by a fat guy. And that will be the headline of the news. Fuck him. I wish when I hit delete on my phone that people would die. Come on, you've all thought of that. I know you have. I hate that fucker. I hate that. It's not working. iPhone 5 my ass. Boom. With Sprint, all they do is pass out because nothing ever gets to them on time. Oh my God. I hate this shit. So I know, but you're looking about me. You know what I do in my spare time. I raise bees. I've raised bees for a long time, but last year my bees stopped giving honey. I didn't know what to do. They were American bees. Called up my friend and said, my American bees aren't giving me honey. So he says, let me send you some Mexican bees. So they sent me 1,000 Mexican bees, which turned into 1,000,000. Because they followed them in vans and over the bridges and across the water. And my Mexican bees came up and they took all the work and they worked real hard. But then the Jewish bees next door hired the Mexican bees for carpenter bees. My bees still aren't giving honey. So he says, well, why don't you get Japanese bees? So I did. But they all look alike and nobody could tell who the queen was. So that didn't work. So I decided to get California bees, but they all look like queens. And I'll give you a minute on that one. They said get some African American bees. So I got some African bees. They came up and they mated with my bees. And I did get African American bees, but they can't land on the flowers. There's too much bling. They just drag their junk through it as they keep going and never pick up enough. So then I decided to get some Mormon bees, but there were 7 queens to 1 worker and I had every bee dying on me, so finally decided on Irish bees, but they go to the same flower every night and fall off, so I'm fucked. I tried out some things for the summertime. Somebody mentioned scuba. Anybody in here ever done scuba diving? Have you? You done scuba diving? They said it's good for big men. Decided to try it. I'm pushing and pulling and struggling and using my feet and my hands. I finally get the suit on. I was so tired I needed a nap. I laid down the rocks. 3 weeks later, I'm on Sea Lion Monthly, which just pissed me off. I go to get in the water. The guy walks up. He hands me this long belt. I said, what is it? He said, it's a weight belt. I punched him right in the mouth. That's why I'm going in the water, not to have weight. Oh, girls are just freaking silly. Right, ladies? You make every guy you have buy good underwear, don't you? Why? Why? Who's going to see him in it besides you and the hospital? Nobody. Once a guy has underwear, if he's down to his underwear, it's coming off. For a shower, for sex, or for bedroom, it's coming off. I don't want good underwear. I want where you can buy 300 pair for $1. And I don't have to wash that shit and I can throw it out. I had to go to, first of all, I go shopping at Casual Male Big and Tall. I walked up on the front of the building, it says, giant suit sale. I punched the clerk right in the mouth. What do you think you're going to say? Midget suit sale, you asshole? You have to advertise? I go in there and buy underwear, 2 pair for $60. Yeah, apparently Ahmed the tent maker only works on Sundays. Jesus Christmas. And I've never seen, why designer underwear for somebody as big as me? Have you ever gone on TV and seen anybody stand there like this? Just pull this underwear over your belly and it'll stay forever. No! You ever seen a mannequin in Macy's? No! And guys, you're with me. I like to wear my underwear a long time because it gets comfortable. It gets so comfortable that seam at the bottom starts to unravel. And you're walking down the river walk with your girlfriend, and Jim and the boys decide at that moment to drop through. Start walking down the walk going like this. What are you doing? I'm trying to get Jim and the boys back where they belong. Well, reach down and grab them. I can't reach down there and grab them. Look like a perv. You guys okay? You having a good time? Drink up. I need a drink. So, been having some trouble. I've been big, and I get a little tired sometimes. So I saw on TV, do you have low T? You want to play football and basketball? Yeah. You want to ride horses? Yeah. Do you want to go out sailing and kayaking with your friends? Yeah. Well, then ask your doctor about low testosterone. Oh, fuck. I go in and go, Doc, I want to play basketball. I want to go kayaking. I want to go sailing. I think I have low T. He says, well, we can give you a shot or a cream to rub on. How about the cream? It doesn't go there, John. Oh, shit. Goes on your arm. That's not sensible. So I put it on. 6 weeks later, I start crying at commercials. I go to the doctor. I said, I'm testosterone. I'm giving myself shots. Why am I crying at commercials? He says, it's estrogen. Estrogen? He says, yeah, when you get testosterone, it builds estrogen. So now I'm taking 2 pills, one to get rid of estrogen because I'm getting hips, tits, and zits. I'm bigger than some of the girls in here. Don't fuck with me. How many people are afraid of flying? Clap your hands. You guys are really... Are you into this? What's going on? Is Dave right? Y'all took a vow you're not going to answer any fucking questions? What is wrong with... What's the matter with you three? You've been here drinking since noon. What the hell's wrong with you? You all right? You enjoying yourself? I don't fucking know. Courtney, you guys all right back there? Hell yeah, thank you. Thank you. By the way, ma'am, I have to sweat. It's in the rule book for fat people. No, there's rules. Well, I'm not afraid of flying. I'm afraid of those assholes that get you on the planes. First of all, we're going into a place that's called a terminal. Does that scare the hell out of anybody else, or is it just me? I walk up to the counter. What's the first question she asks? Do you have any bags you're not aware of? I don't know. That's why we're here, sir. Then she has the gall to ask me, did you pack your own bags? No, my butler, Ahmad Rahim, did. And disregard the 7 alarm clocks, you asshole. Now I'm going up to get on the plane. They're going to search me. I don't go through the x-ray machine because I can't fit. But I wouldn't go through it anyway. I want to get touched. I haven't been touched like that in years. Me and him are having dinner tomorrow night. Oh yeah. And the women are bad. When they try to search you, yeah, they reach back and go, got anything there? Not now. You're scared it out the back. I'm going to have to run my thumb up my ass and yell, snake, to get that fucker back out front again. Then he looks at me and says, you're going to have to take your shoes off. Why? Might be a bomb in them. I won't be able to reach him to turn it on. Still have to take them off. You can have anybody help me put them back on? No. So I'm getting on the plane barefoot. The little old lady is standing next to the aisle. She says, would you like to sit next to the window? I said, why? She says, I don't want the wind to mess up my hair. Can I have another plane, please? And you're sitting in a seat and people come on, and the one lady asks the stewardess, she says, 14F? And she points toward the back of the plane. No, it's up front next to the pilot, you dumb bitch. Get the hell back in your seat. I like to sit in the exit row. Exit row has more room, right? There's rules in the exit row. But you must be 14 years of age or older. And in case of an emergency, you must be ready, willing and able to unlock the door, open it up, take it off the hinges, send it to the side, and help people through. Bullshit. I'm hitting the door like Mean Joe Green. Follow me! And your second line, you got a hell of a soft landing right here. What do they tell you about the seat cushions? Flotation devices. I fly between Reno, Nevada, and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. There ain't a whole hell of a lot of water in there. I don't want a seat cushion that is a flotation device. I want a seat cushion that's going to bounce my fat ass safely out of a Kansas cornfield. That's a seat cushion. Now, through all this excitement, I've got to go to the bathroom. Have you ever been in an airplane bathroom? They're not made for midgets. I've got to drop my pants and raise my arms just to get in. And then I find out I'm facing the wrong direction. Shuffle out, spin around, shuffle back in. I tried turning around inside once, all I got was a eh! I was stuck. Felt something warm running down my leg. Found out my ass was pressing on the lotion button. And nobody told me don't sit on the seat, create a seal and flush. Nobody said that shit. I buckled the fuselage. My balls were dangling out of the plane at 30,000 feet. That hurts. I had to take a hop between Salt Lake City and Reno, and I hate hops. Because hops are nothing more than a quarter-inch of aluminum between you and God. That's all it is. And every time you get on the plane, it's the same thing. Mr. Egger? Yeah. The seats on the right-hand side of the plane are much more comfortable. 39 people on the left, me and the stewardess on the right. Bullshit, I'm ballast. You walk up to the counter, what's the first question they ask you in a hop? How much do you weigh? Why do you want to know? We want to know how much fuel to put on the plane. Fill it up! We're going over the Rockies, you asshole! Fill it up! I weigh 3,000 pounds. Fill it up! So how many people are all for gays in the military? Clap your hands. For the rest of you, you're screwed. Because there's been gays in the military forever. I was in the United States Air Force and I was in a foxhole because I was security police most of my career. I wanted gays in the military. I wanted somebody in my foxhole guarding my ass that might have a vested interest in it. I have a gay friend who's been missing now for over a year, so we put his picture on Vaseline jars throughout the United States. Relax, it was the back of his head. You got that one, didn't you? Didn't you? You got the dirty one. It's only dirty if you get it, right? people to draft 18 and 19 and 20-year-olds. You want to win a war? Draft people that are really pissed off. 56-year-old, balding, fat, white guys. Draft us. Give me a case of beer and a Polaris missile. Something's going to die.
That's right.
My sister is married to her wife now for over 11 years, which makes one of them gay. Somehow. You want to win a war? Tell all her lesbian friends they're beating up women and dogs over there. They'll kick the shit out of them in 5 days. My sister's always been pissed off anyway. She's pissed off about sexual harassment. She says every day a man walks up to her, sniffs her hair, says it smells nice, and walks away. I said, what's the problem? She said, he's a midget. 2, 3, 4. What are you serving him, Mick? Oh, Jesus. I have macadamia nuts. Comes from fucking pineapples. No good, huh? Would you like to hear about my watermelon seed? What the fuck? This crowd is so up and down. What the fuck, over? Holy shit. What do you want me to talk about? Tell me. I don't give a shit. Yell something out. I don't care. Holy shit. All right.
Work.
What?
Talk about work.
No, fuck that. Work sucks. That's all there is to it, okay? Arvado sucks so bad it's the only reason Nevada stays on the fucking map. You understand what I'm saying, man? Holy shit.
Carolina Seeds.
Who? What?
Carolina Seeds.
It's Mike. He's drunk or something. So. Marijuana seeds? Okay. Somehow I think you really don't have to learn about that anymore. Do you have a degree? Follow the following words. Do you want fries with that? I mean, that's just... I'm just kidding. Thank you, sir. I'm glad you yelled out something. Somebody was feeling my pain down there. I'm trying to do new stuff and old stuff, and you people are killing me. You know, this is going to be a memory for me in comedy. You know that, don't you? You don't give a shit, do you? So I got to tell you about cops. I was a cop for about 11 years. I wasn't a great cop. I was a good cop. I never lost a foot race. Yeah, I used a car. Rough on stairs, but fuck them, it wasn't mine. I don't care. I could never figure it out, but cops are all voyeurs. I mean, the cops of today they're really sick, aren't they? I mean, anybody in here a cop? Good, let's talk about them. Look, these little young fuckers are just they're out of their minds. They've got these big cojones called a gun, you know? I got stopped up in the truckie. I got stopped by this cop. He gave me a ticket, went back in, got up into his booster seat and drove off. Little young there, aren't you, boy? He says he could carry a gun because his mom was on a drive-along. They're getting bad out there. But I'm a cop and I'm sitting there, and no cop ever loves a high-speed chase. A good cop doesn't love them. Anybody in here ever been racing your cars? Clap your hands if you race cars. Did you? What'd you have? What kind of car do you have, man? Subaru what? Subaru Outback. I have nothing for that. Cops don't like high-speed chases. Because the minute you get up to 90 miles an hour chasing somebody, some stupid bitch in a Subaru Outback is going to pull right out in front of you. And you're going to lock them up and leave a wet spot on the seat. There's no doubt about that. So I'm sitting in a old gas station abandoned. I'm in a regular cop car. It's the middle of the day on a Saturday. I got lights. I've got painting that says police. I'm doing paperwork. It's 2 lanes going north, 2 lanes going south. There's a stoplight right here. I don't want to mess with anybody. I just want to do my paperwork and go home. That's all. Up pulls a candy apple red 1967 Chevelle Malibu. Beautiful car. Stops at the red light. I look up, no problem. Look back down, up pulls a 1967 Chevy Nova. Bright yellow. 350. I look up. Oh shit. Cars start piling up behind these two. They're looking at each other and they're gunning the engines, you know what I mean? They're ready to go. I'm like, hello? Cop, hello? Everybody behind him is doing the old tennis thing. Looking at me, looking at that. Looking at me, looking at that. Like, I don't want to go nowhere. Light turns green. They both take off. Everybody else just sits there. Looking at me. You gonna go? You're the fucking cop. You gonna go? Shit! I hit the lights and siren, I peel out, and I go tearing up behind them. I'm going like hell, and they're racing like hell. People don't know this, but a siren, you overrun your siren at 55 miles an hour. So people don't hear you until you're right on their ass. And when people see red lights behind them and a cop car right on their ass, what do? Lock up the brakes. Now I'm going 90 mile an hour sideways up the highway, leaving a wet spot everywhere. They finally both pull off into the Hershey Lamp Company. Both of them pulled off. I get out of the car. I walk up to the first one and I said, may I see your license, registration, and insurance, please? He was scared because it came out like, give me your fucking papers or I'll kill you! So I had to pay for the guy walking out of Hershey Company for his suit because he peed himself. I get both their papers, I take them back to the car, I check them out. I go up to them, come back here. They both come back. I said, you guys are idiots. They said, yeah, we know. We were racing and we shouldn't have been. No! No, you both pulled over! What the fuck you think I am, Batman? I'm gonna split the car? One of you could have taken off. You gave races a bad name, you morons! Never heard of making a left. I miss hood ornaments. How many people miss hood ornaments? Clap your hands. There is no better feeling in the world than driving up a dirt road about 25 miles an hour. Your best friend straddling the hood ornament. You're moving along fast, and then you lock them brakes up. Nothing funnier than him jumping around holding his nuts because he just took off that hood ornament. And then you got to explain to your dad what happened. Being a cop was tough, but we were voyeurs. We got a call one time of people outside of a car dealership. Late at night, they thought it was somebody robbing the place. So we went in, my partner and I. We go low crawling up. We hear voices. We go crawl up some more. Little bit of moonlight, not a lot. It's a naked guy and a naked girl in a blanket in the 69 position. My partner crawls up to his face and her ass, shines a flashlight in it and says, excuse me, sir, can I see your ID? I can't help him because at this time I've rolled over and I'm laughing so hard. We got him separated with a crowbar. Well, she thought he was getting into it. He's just trying to get her off. So he's like, Jesus Christ, get with him. So they stand up, and we have to separate them to make sure nobody's getting raped. So, you know, I'm just making sure that she's okay by shining my flashlight up and down. And he says, can we have some privacy? And my partner says, you're in the middle of a fucking field, naked, fuck you. So I'm going to tell you one more story because I think it's funny. Somebody else might not, but I don't care. In Hatfield, Pennsylvania, mind you, Pennsylvania isn't too smart. Anybody from Pennsylvania? In Hatfield, Pennsylvania, they put an adult bookstore right next to a place that lubricates your car called Lube Through. Can't make this shit up, people. We get a call of a van in the Lube Through, and it's moving. Thanks for getting that, Jenny. I'm a cop. I want to see some ass. I haven't seen ass all night. We drive up, me and my partner. My partner is also a very straight redneck. We go over to the side of the door, and we yank it open. There's two gay guys. Screw it. My partner goes, oh shit, oh damn. And I start to giggle. We also separated them with a crowbar. We separate them so that we can find out nobody's getting raped. The one guy just wants to get the hell out of there. But the young guy who was very effeminate, who owned the van, knew my partner was homophobic, so he figured he was going to mess with him. He pretends to start the van a couple times and it won't start. He walks up to my partner and goes, would you jump me? Partner almost killed him. I was laughing too hard. How many people love sex? Clap your hands if you love sex. First time I ever had sex, I was scared, nervous, alone. I've had the same partner for 44 years. I used to switch hands and gain strokes. Now I switch hands, I forget what the hell I was doing in the middle. It's bad. I believe it's safe sex. It's safe for her. I'm on the bottom. I'll give you a minute on that one. Which is good, because according to her, I can only fuck up, so it's really not too bad. My great uncle is 95. He says he has sex almost every night, almost on Monday, almost on Tuesday. He says sex at 95 is like trying to shoot pool with a rope. I said, what about Viagra? He says, ain't no sense in putting a new flagpole on an old building, boy. But I do believe in safe sex. But it used to be easy. You'd walk into a CVS and you'd ask for condoms. You'd grab a pack and you'd pay for them and walk out. They have sizes now. Medium, large, and magnum. I'm not going up to the counter with a medium. I bought a magnum. I had to use 5 tubes of Polygrip to keep it on. Now she won't do me because it's all wrinkly. Actually, my grandfather or my great uncle does take half of Viagra. He doesn't want to get excited. He just wants to put it out there so he doesn't piss on his shoes. Thank you very much for everything. That's my time.
Give it up one more time for Mr. John Ager, everybody! Folks, on behalf of 3rd Street Bar, on behalf of all the comics you've seen tonight, my name is Pat Shillito. I want to say thank you so much for coming out and having a great time tonight. Give yourselves a round of applause! While you're in a good mood, give it up for our bartenders keeping you properly lubricated all night. All our comics, Brandon Lara, James Fleming, Ethan Pickett, David Corelli, John Ager, and myself. Guys, I hope you have a great rest of your night. Again, thank you so much for coming out here. Whatever you do, get home safe. Have a great night. Thank you very much.
Thank you for letting me pick on you, ma'am.
Glad you enjoyed it. These guys are good comedians.